Petty radio on your stereo. Don't compare us to anything, this a different scenario. We break records while we pushing the culture forward. Great music and big vibes right in that order. Intellectually petty radio on the stereo. Don't compare us to anything, this a different scenario. We break records while we pushing the culture forward. Great music and big vibes right in that order.
And you are now tuned into another episode of Intellectually Petty Radio. You already know, man, I only do legends around here, man. Legends only, man. Your talent gets you on the show, but it's your story that makes you stand out. And today is no exception, man. We really, we got a young brother that's just killing the game right now, to be quite honest. And he's been killing the game for a minute. Like, I can't even say right now. And I'm just waiting on him to tap in and just talk to his manager. Shout out to his manager, Los, too, man. Very, very, very dope person to chop it up with. Very professional. Keeps it a buck. You know, very honorable individual, man. Definitely represents Rell to the fullest. But while we waiting on him, how y'all doing, man? How's life? What's new? What's going on with you? What's happening in your world? And right on cue, we got the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Rell himself.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, bro. How about yourself?
I'm so. I'm all right. I'm living.
That's all we can ask for, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
You know, hey, do me one favor, man. Turn your phone to the side, man. Let's get the landscape view for me. All right, man. How's your family? Everybody okay?
Yeah, everybody good.
That's what's up, man. I like to ask everybody that, man. I actually care. No doubt, man. And yo, like, it's easy to talk about music and everything, especially with hip hop artists and the whole rigmarole, man. But I'm more interested in life, bruh. And you being such a phenomenal father, bruh, is like just. It's refreshing, and not to let me put this out here. Black men spend more time with their children than any other ethnicity, and that's just a fact. But for you to be so public about what you've been going through with your son, yo, man, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I'm sitting up here and I'm what song was that? Letter to Jordan earlier today, and I'm sitting up in tears, literally.
Yeah, but Letter to Jordan was a song I made for my son. You know, my son, first off, he was born with Down syndrome. Mm-hmm. Then later in life, he caught cancer. Then he beat cancer. And I went on stage and I did a concert. And he rocked his first arena with me. Like, he got to perform with me at the arena. And I told everybody, you know, he beat cancer, but not knowing that his mother was holding the information that he had a mass tumor in his right testicle. So I was hurt. She literally told me the next, like, 2 days later. And I know how to deal with it. But that song was pre-made. So I made that song when I, you know, he beat cancer. And I really wanted to leave a message to my kids. All my kids, I want to leave some type of message to. So on every album, you'll see a different letter. Like, that's a letter to my son, you know, so on, so on. It's an inspirational record, but it really from the heart, because I've really been dealing with this for 13 years with my child.
Wow. What was it like the first time you held him?
First time I held him was amazing, bro. It was, you know, that's my first child, man. It's my son, Jordan, my first child. It was different, but the next day when they came in the doctor's office and they took him from me because he had Down syndrome, and I didn't know about it. You know, that hurt me a lot. I didn't understand why they was taking him. I didn't understand Down syndrome. I didn't know what it was. And I cried like a little baby, bro. I've always been into fatherhood because of the circumstances of having bad parenting growing up myself. But I had my grandma. My grandma was an amazing let me not say bad parenting. My grandma was an amazing parent. I had bad parents that didn't have time for me, you know. So I always wanted to be different. So the best thing my parents taught me was just to be better parent towards my children.
That you have done, bro, in spades, man. Do you ever read the comments on your videos?
Sometimes, yes,
It's just amazing, bro.
I get told not to look at them.
I don't know, man. Like, under normal circumstances, like, it kind of bothers me that most artists nowadays turn the comments off.
No, I'll let people speak their mind.
But dude, like, first off, like, every song I look at the comments, I didn't see like not one, no hate, nothing. Like this person, Lulu Sias, I felt this song deep in my soul. I lost my 17-year-old son less than 2 years ago to gun violence. My heart hurts, and like he said, I really miss my homie, my son, my baby, even though he gone away. That's what you doing for people out here, bro.
Yeah, I always figured out my pain. I learned quick that my pain inspires people, and I've always been that type of artist. So like, even with my first big song, My Dog, it really inspired me. And I don't know, man. Just I keep the trend going. I'm sorry.
Oh, you all right, bro?
Trying to get comfortable. Hold on.
You get as comfortable as you need. That light is fucking with you though.
Like there we go.
Yeah, that's beautiful right there. So, at what point did you decide to share your pain?
I got in a car accident. I got in a bad car accident 2014. My brother flew out the windshield. I was a passenger in the front seat. I mean the back seat, and I watched my brother pass away. I was in the car. You know, I got flown in the helicopter, and the loss of my brother really gave me the motivation to sing pain. Sing about what I'm going through. Sing about my situations in life.
Mm-hmm.
It was tough. I could barely walk. I was strung out on like medicine. I was getting very dependent on medicine and stuff like that. And I just started singing about it. And I noticed that there's millions of people that go through what I go through.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it started there. It started from that wreck.
Wow. And what was his name?
His name was Christopher Partee. We called him 8-Ball.
Okay. Rest in peace to that brother.
You might see me talk about 8-Ball a lot on my statuses and stuff like that, or rest in peace to or I talk about my brother. That's what I'm talking about. My brother 8-Ball.
And how'd you end up meeting Mo3?
I met Mo3 in studio. Matter of fact, I met Mo3 before the studio. I met Mo3 at a concert. I was opening for Boosie. See, I was touring. A lot of people don't know that I was touring with Boosie before Mo3 met Boosie.
Oh, really?
I was touring with Boosie for a long time, even before Boosie signed Young Blue or anybody. I was with Boosie right when he got out of prison, and I really rode that Boosie out of jail wave. You know,
yeah,
it really took me over the top. So I met Boosie. I met Mo3 in Dallas at a nightclub. He was coming up there to meet Boosie. That's the first time he met Boosie.
Y'all just clicked. Y'all just hit it off.
Just clicked. We clicked after that at a studio. His manager Rainwater was blowing me up. He was like, "Man, come through the studio." I got Mo3 at the studio, so I came to the studio. I met him in the room. We made a song that night, and we were cool ever since.
Wow, man. Damn, bro. Like you, like I don't know how old you are, bro. You like 25, 26, some shit like that.
Yeah, I'm getting old, bro.
You don't know it. Look at this shit, bro. This is getting old. Yeah, it is, man. You know what? But I'm cool with it, man. That's the goal.
Yeah, that's the goal, like.
You know, I got grandkids.
Oh man, congratulations.
Oh man, I had 6 of them things. What are you talking about, bro?
Oh man, yeah, you got a little army with you.
Yes, I do, man. And at first, like just man to man, it was tough getting older at first.
It bothered you?
Yeah, because I can't do, like certain shit I can't do, certain shit I don't, like somebody looking at me wrong, can't respond the same way I did when I was 25.
Yeah, you're gonna have to knock them out quick.
Well, it ain't even the physical aspect, but it's just that, you know, like I don't have the luxury to go to the joint for 10 years now.
Oh yeah, I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? At 25, even if you don't, you don't want to go to the joint, but you got that luxury to do a good dime and still come home and have a life. I go to the joint now, I come back and I'm retiring, literally.
Facts.
You know, so that type of shit, it just makes you think a little bit different. You got to operate differently.
I feel you.
Yeah, you know. But at the same time, man, it's a beautiful thing when you see I'm gonna be here forever.
Facts.
You know. When did you fall in love with hip hop? I ask everybody this.
Oh man, when I was a kid watching BT, what's it called? 106 in Park and Rap City the Basement and TV Spring Bling, and man, I used to want to be a rapper so bad when I was a kid. Man, watching those old TV shows, it was till you really do it, till you really do the job.
Is it that difficult? Like, what's the hard part about it?
It's stressful. So people think this job is just an easy cakewalk. It's stressful, bro. The business is what tears you apart. You know, the artistry is fun. Yeah, making a song is beautifully fun. That's what you want to do. That's the passion. When you get to the business side, bro, that's what breaks you down. And paying this person and getting your money from this person and this percent to this. And when you start talking money with people, bro, that's when it starts. Money messes up a lot of good relationships.
I can see that. Like, at what point did you say, did it dawn on you, okay, I'm about to be rich with this shit?
When I got my first paycheck from music.
What you do?
I got my little cousin. She used to diss me all the time. She used to say, "You're not on it. You're not a real artist until you get your paycheck off of it." When I got my first royalty check, bro, she was the first person I went to. Yeah, look at this check I got. Yeah, I'm really him. You know, I'm really that. Look at this check. I don't care if it was $400-500. Look at this.
What'd she say?
She had to give him up. I'm an artist. You making money off of it now. Like, yeah. Now you telling me all I gotta do is sit and make music videos and do albums and I'll make more money? Because I've always been independent. I've never had a major deal. So all my money always came to me.
You know, I got a chance to interview La Russell I don't know, a few weeks ago. And the grind that y'all share, you can see why y'all both successful. Like, y'all put in a lot of fucking work, bro. Like, I was going through your catalog, man. Like, and your songs, oh my God, bro. How long does it take you typically to do a song?
Oh, depends the type of record. I can literally, like, if I'm in a mode, I've done 20 features in 6 hours before. And none of the verses sound the same.
Yo, that's crazy.
But if I'm really taking my true time on a song, it took me 2 days to record LO3.
Okay.
But that's because of
it was emotional.
The production took forever.
Oh, really?
The guitar players and the drums, the bass.
Okay.
All that took forever.
So you doing more live instrumentation or is it more sample based?
Yeah, as I grow now in my music, I take more time and I'm doing a lot of good live instruments in my music.
Okay. You producing yourself or you got like a team?
Oh, I got a team. You know, I do a lot of my great production comes out of OKC. You know, I deal with like my boy Chris Cutter, my boy Rob Stovall, and I got a band. I call them the Winners.
Okay, that's dope.
You know, my company's called Winners Only, so my band is called the Winners, and I take them on the road with me. I figured out my guitar player, Marquez. He's talented, so I constantly keep him in the studio we make new beats.
How often do you cry in the studio?
Oh man, I be in the studio every day. I actually moved to Atlanta just so I can be in the studio every day. So I got a crib in Kansas, crib in Atlanta, and I go back and forth. When I'm in Atlanta, I'm in the studio dinner every day. I'm so fluent in the studio. I can give you a song in 5-10 minutes.
You fuck with Patchwork?
Yeah, I've been a Patchwork. I fuck with it.
Yeah, I actually got Curtis Daniels, I got a chance to chop it up with that dude.
But I
Really
never
cool
been the type
dude.
to really need a super big studio. You can give me it's all about the engineer.
Yeah.
I hug
Yeah.
my engineer. You know, you gotta love your engineer, bro, because they the people that they help your sound. So you really gotta respect your engineer.
Yo, so you like just a student of the game then?
Yeah, if you don't got a good if you don't respect your engineer and take care of him or her, you're gonna be lost. Your sound's gonna be terrible. You'll never find your sound. Find that person and build a relationship with them. You know, I can go record with just anybody, right? But when it comes to who's mixing my record down, who's mastering my record, I want my engineer. That's what I want. You know, my sound, and you know, and it's gonna be amazing.
So who's your engineer? Who's your guy?
My guy, his name is Chris Cutter.
Okay.
He's from OKC.
Okay. Kansas in the building.
Yeah, and then if a person I like to record with, her name is Nancy. She's in Atlanta.
Really?
Yeah. So like, I have two different flows. Like Cutter, when I record with Cutter, it's more serious. You know what I'm saying? He's real critical on me.
Okay.
Nancy's more. She let me be more free.
Okay.
So it just depends what type of song I'm recording, who I want to record with.
I feel you on that. And I think people underestimate the recording process, and not just what you're saying and the beat, but the ambiance, everything about the studio. Some people like the lights off. Some people like candles lit. Some people got a whole thing going on as to how they want to operate because they need that certain mood. Does it matter for you, or do you got like a routine?
Yeah, I like when I record, I like it to be mellow mood. It depends.
Okay.
It depends, bro, because sometimes when I'm leaving the club, I'm lit. It don't matter. But 9 times out of 10, I like my alcohol. I like a good mood setting and maybe a few people. Okay. With me, it's all about listening. I like people who listen to my music. So I like a full room.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I like a lot of people who want to listen. Not sit on their phones. Really just come to vibe. It's about the vibe to me.
Okay, I feel you on that.
I don't make music for me. I make music for everybody else.
What's with the Walmart, man? When did that start?
I started doing Walmart at least 4 years ago.
Why?
Man, because I like to put people. When I was growing up, I didn't get all the Jordans and stuff everybody else got constantly all the time. And I shopped at Walmart with my grandmother. You know, and we always able to afford all those things. My grandma, she supported like 3 families with 2 checks. Yeah. You know, my mom used to come over, my auntie, so I couldn't get new Jordans. My grandma said I couldn't loan $200 to my kid. I mean, $20 to my kids. She can loan $200. So you think I was going to give me some new Jordans? No, so I had to learn to adapt. And to adapt was learn how to shop cheap at Walmart. I still made it look good. So now when I get older, I figure this out. If I'm wearing Balenciaga and Gucci early in my career, I gotta wear Balenciaga and Gucci my whole career. Man. You know, I don't want to wear that. I'd rather just put my money in different areas, just different things, and I'd rather splurge on new homes and different businesses and investments. I'd rather do that than buy a belt that has a print on it that I can go get at Walmart and nobody's even gonna see anyway.
You was with your son and y'all was looking at shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And you was asking him, okay, well, who is this on this shoe? He was like, Spider-Man. Who is that on that shoe? Batman. And on his shoes, he had some Nikes on. And he no clue, really. And what you said was, stop doing that to your kids. Let them love who they love.
Yeah, because you understand, kids don't know who Jordan is. My son has never seen Michael Jordan dunk a basketball a day of his life. So he don't care about no Jordans. But my son has watched Spider-Man save a whole town on TV. My son has watched Superman save a whole town. He loves Superman and Batman and the Hulk. So who you think he wants to rock on his shoes? So let's say you buy your son a pair of Nikes, I buy my son a pair of Spider-Mans, and we walk by each other, right?
Right.
Your son gonna look at my son and be like, damn, he got the Spider-Mans on. Your son gonna look at you like, damn, you a weak ass daddy. I want this.
That's true though. It's like when
your son gonna envy my son, and my son's rocking Spider-Mans, and your son got Gucci's on, your son like, what the hell?
Yeah, the kids
He
don't
got
know,
the
bro.
shoes that light up and you.
Oh, don't let them have the little roller shits on,
Come on,
underneath.
man.
Oh my god, bro. Actually, low key, I kind of want some of those myself. Just haven't found them motherfuckers yet. Yo,
Facts.
what's next?
I got a movie I'm about to start shooting, starting in January. It's called My Dog the Movie. My reality show Best Buddies drops with my son on SM1 TV. I have a new EP dropping, 2 of them, and a lot of music videos coming out. You'll expect this 2023. I never really dropped a lot of music. Like 2022, I dropped 3 songs. This year I'm gonna be dropping like I'm NBA young boy. So expect me to come. I'm coming out back to back with a lot of songs and videos, and I'm gonna be going on a big tour coming up in the summer.
Okay, you coming to Cleveland?
Of course, I've been to Cleveland a few times. I used to perform with Boosie out there, and my last show was with Young Dolph out there at the Agora.
Oh, that's dope. Yo, you come to Cleveland, man. Let an old man know, man. I come check it out.
Perfect, I got you.
Oh yeah, that'll be dope, bro. Do you plan on signing with a major, or you good?
I'm open to any opportunity that works for me and my family.
Okay, so they come to you and they say, "Tell us what you want."
Oh, I'm gonna tell them what I need.
What's the biggest request?
What's the what?
What would be the biggest? I won't even say request. What would be the biggest demand?
Keep my old catalog.
I feel you on that one.
I want to keep what I worked. I want to keep what I worked up to this point, and let's start a new relationship here.
Okay, I feel you on that. Do you ghostwrite? And what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I love to write. I'm a great writer. I write for people all the time.
Do you look down on MCs with ghostwriters?
No, this is a business. We're not in the business of who can write the best. We're in the business of selling records. I believe that if you write records, if I got a name, I can only write so much, fam. You know, that's why a lot of artists phase out after their second album.
Yeah.
They only can write so much. After you get the second album, you making millions of dollars. You're not struggling no more. We're not relatable no more.
Yeah.
Unless that's not your niche. So I feel like if you write a song better than me, who says you can't write a song? Some of your favorite artists, the songs are written for them. Beyonce don't write every song.
No, she don't. Snoop don't write every song.
I don't ever record it with Snoop.
He said it though.
Well, if he didn't, then he Snoop don't write every song. You know, a lot of the greatest people get songs written for them. You might have a hit that I can sing. I might have the voice. You might have the words.
And for some reason, we look at that differently. Like if you rap, you're supposed to write your own stuff. But if you sing, nobody cares.
We're the only genre of music that sees it that way. Country singers get songs written for them. Rock singers get songs written for them. R&B gets songs written for them. Pop, rap is the only one that gets looked down on because the culture. I don't care about the culture. If I had a name and I had millions of followers and you got a better song than me that's gonna go global, give it to me. I don't care what they say. So
you say you don't care about the culture, but do you really mean that? Because I think you do.
I care about the culture, but I don't care about it in a sense of who writes my songs.
Okay, I got you on that one.
Yeah, like dressing and yeah, that's cool. And no, but really, I don't. I make my own way.
Okay, I feel you on that.
Name another artist that goes dressed at Walmart and publicly says it.
Nobody. Not a soul.
You know what I'm saying? Or nobody. They're not doing that. Everybody wearing Balenciagas and chains. I mean, I got a chain, but I stopped doing that stuff. I mean, J. Cole does it, but he don't talk about it.
Yeah, and J. Cole is richer than most artists.
Richer than most artists.
And rides a bike and doesn't flash anything.
Come on, man. My favorite time in life is when I get to be me and I don't have to wear all the jewelry and chains and stuff like that.
Does it bother you that that's like an expectation?
It don't bother me, no. I mean, fans like what fans like. But you are what you give them. You are what you give them. But there's different fans for everybody. My fans not might not be your type of fans. It's a big world, bro.
I don't see your fans like giving a shit whether you rock ice or not, though.
My fans don't care. They just like me for me.
Yeah.
That's because I grew the fan base organically. I grew up I grew up from the ground up. My fans are more like family, bro. My fans love me. My fans, we distant cousins, distant cousins.
But you also like, regardless of what niggas say, everybody hurts at some point. I don't care who you are. Like even the biggest gooniest goon, one of his homeboys gets shot, he hurts. He may not say it publicly, but that shit hurts.
Oh yeah, I make gangsters cry, bro. My shows.
That's what it is right there, bro. You have found a way to tap into something that we all go through.
My show's like ghetto church.
I like that, bro. Like, and you the pastor.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I did a show in my hometown a couple months ago, and I felt like a preacher on stage. I'm up there preaching, and everybody's hugging each other, and bro, it felt like church, bro.
Huh. Wow, that's a lot of power, though, bro. Is it scary?
Nah, man, you gotta learn how to use it.
He seemed like a humble cat, though.
Yeah, bro.
You know, did you always just been that way, or is just as you got older and shit started happening?
I've always been a nice guy. I've always been nice. That's how I was raised. Like my mama. Always cheered, nice. Everybody knows me. Always
Really?
been, always been that. Always been that type of person.
I can't say that, bro. I've been an asshole most of my life.
We all gonna die one day.
That is true. I don't know who said that, but that is absolutely true. Now, when it's your time to go,
I want to interview though, y'all.
what she said just made me think of something though. Like when they writing your obituary and you in that box, what do you want them to say about T-Rell?
Oh man, I just want them to understand I was a family guy. You know what I'm saying? I was a hustler. I was a businessman. I was a great guy, a good person. You know, like to party. You know, this is a great person around. I didn't know my feelings were gonna be packed. Bro. A lot of people love me. Bro. Everywhere I go, it's love. Humble. I give back. That's why I got my own day in my city. I have a proclamation. I give to a lot of kids, and so I already know that day is gonna be a different type of day.
Yo, okay. So, and what city did you come from?
Topeka, Kansas.
I didn't even know it was black people in Kansas, bro.
Plenty black people in Kansas.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What's it like?
It's cool, bro. Small town. It's like a city. I'm from the capital.
Okay.
It's like any small town, bro. Everybody know each other. I like it. I live in Atlanta and I live here. I use Atlanta to hustle. I use here to clear my mind.
Okay. Yo, and shout out to your manager Los too, man. I just want to say, man, like, dude represents you extremely well.
Yeah, Los is a great guy, man. Los is a good guy.
How do you how do you go about choosing a manager?
You just gotta find somebody that fits you, understands you. And me, I like people that's more free. You gotta have some free time with me.
On that note, man, let me get up out of here, man. I do apologize that we only got a good half an hour in, if that. However, man, it was phenomenal, man. And I just wish we could have tapped in for a little bit longer. Los, if we can kind of like redo this, man, at some point in the future, hopefully it was a good enough conversation for Rell where he feel like he come back and finish it up. I would absolutely be open to that, and I would absolutely appreciate that. And to keep it 100, man, I'm trying to get you on the show as well, man, because I'm also interested in. I've had several managers on the show, man, because I'm also interested in getting that information out there too, and seeing how people do things. You feel me? On that note, man, y'all have a really dope ass day, man, on purpose. And if there's anything I can do for you, please don't hesitate to let me know. If I can, I will. If I can't, I'll tell you no. No is a whole ass conversation. Sometimes you need to hear that, just like I do. Oh, absolutely. Let me know, man. And I'm there. Oh, absolutely. Very, very, very dope. Yeah, you know. So just keep me posted, man. And whatever y'all need, bro, I got you. Cuz I'm gonna hit you in a minute with that ticket. On that note, man, y'all have a good one, man. And I'm out. Oh, did you subscribe? Do all that shit? Yeah. All right, bet. On that note, peace. I'm out.